If you had your house on the market and it didn't sell, well, you found the right video. We're going to break down the possible reasons your house didn't sell in today's market. If you haven't already, go and check out my June 2022 market stats video to get an update of what's been happening these past few months. So let's go ahead and start with one of the reasons it may not have sold, and that is, how does it show online? Buyers in today's market, they're going through homes online just like they're going through a dating site, and they're just scrolling. Anything they don't like, they're swiping. Anything they do like, they're saving it as a favorite, and maybe they'll revisit it later. So you really have to catch the attention of the buyers online first and foremost. So high definition photos, having a actual video tour, and a slideshow of the same photos to some nice music is not a video walkthrough. What we do is actually have a video walkthrough of the property and introduce the best elements of that property to the buyers watching it. And that also allows us to easily share that on social media to get people really excited about your property. Not only that, having floor plans. It is extremely surprising how many agents don't actually list the square footage or even have floor plans to give buyers an idea of the layout. And speaking of photos and video, we got to make sure the property is staged beautifully and, of course, in a clean condition. When buyers see it online, number one, it's going to get their attention. Number two, we want to wow them when they come in through the front door and have them envision themselves in the property. That is what gets buyers excited. If buyers walk into a cold, dirty, empty house, they will not be as excited as if it was show ready. Think of walking into a showroom at a dealership. If you walked in and you had rusty old cars in the dealer, no lights, and dirty floors, would you be more inclined to buy from that dealership? Probably not, compared to bright lights, shiny cars, clean, and a professional atmosphere. Next important step is how the property is marketed. And again, it's coming back to how it looks online. If there's bad photos, or worse yet, no photos and no staging, well, then the marketing isn't going to look very good either. And an agent who's not doing those things will be less inclined to market the property because they know it's going to look bad in the advertisements and it's going to reflect back on them. So like I said, they're going to be less inclined to actually market it out in the world when they know it doesn't look show ready. Last but not least is price, the big one that a lot of agents don't want to talk about. So looking at the June numbers, 37% of homes sold in June. That means 63% of homes did not. So take a look at the properties around you that are most comparable to your home. And yes, I understand there's a lot of unique properties out there. So take a look, and out of the top 5 that have been listed and 5 that have been sold, where was your pricing in terms of value? You got to put that buyer hat on. Think as a buyer. If you saw 5 of the same homes, which are you going to gravitate towards more to put an offer on? The lower priced one or the higher priced one? So if you're not the most valued property in the top 1 or 2 spot out of 5, then it looks like, according to the numbers, you're most likely not going to sell, and you're going to have to keep chunking down the price as time goes, because guess what? Prices are coming down. Interest rates are still on the rise. There's lots more to come. So it's rather, would you sell now, or would you rather wait and sell at a lower price anyway? So something to keep in mind. To sum it up, it really comes down to price. It always comes back down to price. If the home doesn't show well online, you're not going to get the higher price. If it doesn't show well in person, you're not going to get the higher price. If you don't have a truthful and honest agent by your side telling you what you need to hear versus what you want to hear, then it's going to come down to price, whether you sell or not. So something to keep in mind for anyone watching this video who's thinking, why didn't my house sell? I have a beautiful home in a great area. It should have sold. Hope this helps. Any questions? And if you'd like to get back on the market, give me a call at 905-510-4273. And at the very least, we can sit down together and go over what happened and how we can move forward if you still want to sell your property in today's market. Thanks so much for watching. Any questions, leave a comment below. I'll be sure to get back to you, and we'll see you on the next video.